Well, in Fox Community this morning, we're giving you a weekly Coffee with the Mayor segment. Each week, we'll sit down with mayors from across the Arklatex asking questions about what's being done to improve local communities. Now, today, we're welcoming our very first mayor, Shreveport Mayor Adrian Perkins.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So, a lot to get to. You were just elected last December. And so tell us how it's been transitioning over to Mayor of Shreveport.
It's been good. Learning a lot, and also my team is working around the clock to really bring the changes forth that we told the people of Shreveport that we were going to bring. So it's been a great time.
And sticking with that, I know one of your key points when you were running for election was getting pay raises for city workers, and you're doing that starting with sanitation workers.
We are, and the sanitation fee will be on our citizens' bills coming up over the next couple of days. And but the good news is our sanitation workers now are making competitive pay. They're making more money and having livable wages. We're bringing up our drivers from $12 to $15, and our other sanitation workers are getting a bump as well. So we're very proud about that. They do thankless work, and for us to be able to give them the pay raises that we told them we would give, it means a lot to us.
Now, for you know, I'm from Memphis, we were talking. I was kind of dumbfounded when I heard that there wasn't a trash fee here. So many people, I guess, have that luxury. Talk about this transition over. You're trying to get this, you know, mentality that Shreveport is growing.
Yes, yeah, and for us to compete and for us to grow, we have to do things like other cities are doing. So yeah, that was one of those things where, you know, for years we didn't charge for our trash pickup, but it became, the cost began to balloon. So we were paying about $8 million out of our general fund to supplement that, and we had to figure out a way to, you know, cover up that cost.
And it'll also be reflected on the water bill. So talk about that breakdown and how customers will see that.
Yeah, so this will be reflected on your water bill. You'll have a $7 sanitation fee on the water bill, in addition to the $2.50 you already see for recycling and your water and sewer costs as well. So.
Okay, and there's another new billing system that will roll out next month.
Yes, we have a new water billing software that's rolling out next month, and what the citizens need to know is that if you go online and check your bills, when we roll out that system for only a few days, maybe, you know, 2-3 days, there'll be a disruption in your ability to check that your water bill. But it'll be a short disruption. We'll make sure we minimize it as much as possible, and then they'll be able to get back on to check out their water billing status. So that's the only disruption that we predict right now for the software switch.
All right, and you all have been adamant this is not a water fee increase.
Yes.
So it's different.
No, not a water fee increase at all. If they're seeing any fee increases, is because of schedule fee increases that they scheduled a long time ago to take care of some consent decree work that we have in the city to repair our water and sewage system.
And with those repairs and increasing technology, with the 21st century, these smartphone meter readings, I've never heard of it, so tell me more.
Yeah, and I talked about it in my inauguration speech. So our smartphone meter reading, we've had some issues with our reading our meters and our water billing system in Shreveport. That's why we're switching over software. But with the smartphone meter reader, there is our inspectors have a phone that they actually take a picture of the meter and send it back to our auditors in real time, so our auditors can look to see if there are any issues. And if customers call, if there's a discrepancy that the auditor didn't pick up, customers can call and we can actually send them a picture of their meter to let them know, hey, this is what the meter read. We actually read the meter, and we can reconcile that way. So it's real time, just using technology to make sure we're improving the quality of life for the citizens of Shreveport.
Okay, so we're going to switch gears a little right now and talk about the Shreveport Environmental Crime Unit. So I know you've been working closely with them and actually speaking with residents who've been talking about illegal dumping. So what's going to happen to eradicate that?
Yes, so the Shreveport Environmental Crime Unit is something we stood up. We announced it in Tuesday's city council meeting, but I ran on a platform. One of those things I promised the people of Shreveport is that we would clean up the city. We would make the city a lot cleaner. So this is an extension of our police department and what we're doing in property standards to make sure that we can go after the big polluters, the ones that are dumping couches and tires and various things throughout the city. So it gives our law enforcement a piece of the puzzle as well.
And it's also holding the citizens accountable. So many times accountability is left out.
Oh yeah.
If you have to pay, you might not do it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I mean, so one of the first things I did as far as cleaning up the city was I appointed a director for property standards. And property standards has been doing neighborhood sweeps to make sure that, you know, we're enforcing our property codes. And they're finding, you know, some smaller things, but this environmental crimes unit is looking for the big dumpers, the people that are habitually out there really making our community look bad. So we're excited about that too. Just another step in us cleaning up the community.
Okay, so what's next for you today, Mayor? I know you're kicking off the summer program for the kids in the area.
I am. So I'm taking off from here, and I'm going to give a speech to over 100 of our local high school students and college students that have come back to participate in Shreveport's Future Leader of Shreveport Summer Jobs Program. And I'm excited about it. It's not just a summer jobs program. It's also sending a message to our young people that we want to keep very badly, that the community cares about them, we're going to invest in them, and that there are opportunities right here at home. So I'm super excited about that. I think this is one of my favorite days of my administration so far.
I'm excited. I know a lot of people at home, maybe the grown-ups are like, can I get on with my child? I need a job too.
Oh, yeah, we got over 9. I mean, I'm glad you brought that up because, I mean, it was huge in the community. We got over 900 applications for only a little over 100 positions. And so I don't want anybody to be upset with us or anything. It was an extremely competitive process to be a part of this program. We're going to continue to partner with private entities and figure out ways to grow the program in the future to be even bigger because, you know, we want to give our young people positive outlets in the summertime, put a little money in their pocket and show opportunities in our city. So we're going to grow that program.
Amen. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Now, everyone at home, stay tuned. We have more community news next after the break.